step, what we want to do is we want to actually have a look at the task, and we've downloaded the CSV file. Okay, so we need to create the database. So to do that, download the CSV file. So I'm going to go to PHP, shrink this down, and go to turn on MAMP so I can get PHP admin. So I'm looking for MAMP, turn that on, and it's going to, I need to start my servers up here, so I'm starting my servers. When it's effectively started, you'll see two green tick boxes there, and it should bring up this page here. If it doesn't bring up this page, click open start page here to bring up this page. Anyway, once we're in here, we want to go to tools, PHP MyAdmin, and this is the database, what we're going to use. Now I want to know what fields I need to make for my database. So I could look at my instructions here and copy the instructions here, but instead of doing that, I'm going to use my CSV file. So here's my CSV file. I'm opening that up, and I'm looking at the headings here. Name, species, number of legs, danger, and date of birth. Now, one thing you could do is take a screenshot of just that first couple ones there, so you can see, but we'll just leave it open like that, so we can see which ones to call it. So go to the home area, databases, and create a new database. Now I'm going to use my name, Mr. Wright, underscore, and I'll call this one pets. Correct. And you can see that under my name here on the side, there'll be a pets database that's new. Click on that. Now, there's no table, so I need to make a table with these fields. So I'll give it a name, so I'll call it pets. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 columns there. So it needs to be exactly the same. And push go. Now looking at the name there field, I look at the data type underneath and I realise that's a varchar. So I'm going to change that to a varchar. And I think I can work out that 30 characters is enough. So I'll call it name. Next one is species. It also is characters, letters. So we can do varchar for that. And 30 should be enough. Oh. Species. 30 should be enough. Number of legs. So I'll just call this one legs. And that is a number, it looks like. So we'll go integer, and easily will be a 4 integers. That's easily enough. We could do a smaller one. Danger also looks like a number. And date of birth is a full date. So I have my fields from looking at the first line of my CSV file. Now what I could have done is I could have checked for sanitization, checked my fields, made sure everything was correct, make sure the dates are on the right way, make sure there's no dollar signs, and I could have gone do a function like length equals or len equals on one of these fields to see what's the biggest amount of characters I need. So there's lots of ways to optimize that and sanitize your data. Okay, so that's what I could do. Anyway, I'm going to save that. And here's all my field types, and I browse, and there's no records at the moment. Empty set. So I'm going to import. That's creating my table structure from my CSV file. Step number 2, and we're going to go to step number 3.